We're just gonna see, before we start, I'm gonna see how or if she get angry. Hopefully not. Did I talk about, I guess, a thumbnail idea I had while I'm waiting for the cat to get upset? Did I tell you about a thumbnail idea I had for, I guess, if we do something a lot with Angus, where I'm just gonna take that one still of that lady from unedited footage of the bear, where she's just standing in the middle of the street menacingly. I'm just gonna take that and replace it with Angus. Hopefully that's a good mental image. Oh, Bobby! I knew you were getting upset. It's okay, Baba. It's okay. It's alright, Samara. There wasn't any murders last night. It was only in the video game. You're safe, little goblin. We're just doing a little small checkup. Nothing too serious, Samara. You're gonna be fine. Anyway, enough about that rambling. I guess I should just go and get right into it. Oh yeah, shit, that reminds me. There was, there was a, like, last time with the Harfest play, there was a, I mean, I guess I just remembered a joke that I could make. And, uh, do they, does it have the song in this? Because, alright, I watch a funny alien show occasionally, and there's like a bit where they do like some sort of hokey town folklore play, just like the one we did last time. And it was about like a bunch of miners that left a mine that collapsed, and there was one left in there, and all the miners that escaped went in and died trying to get the one that was stuck in there. They all died, all of them. And that's the key part of that little small town's history. And they do a little play reenacting it, I guess. And very strangely, the 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 mayor of the town decided, you know what? Let's just let's end this play with a thematically relevant song called Where Did All the Daddies Go? That has a lot of subtext into what's going on with the mayor's life and or his wife. And it's just like absolutely maidenless behavior from someone with a maiden, if you know what I mean. But I guess I'll have to try to find. I mean, I am going to do a second playthrough. I need to do all the B options. But, yeah, that's enough of that. Just enough of the thoughts racing in my head. Just gonna wake up. Uh-huh. Oh, Bobby! Bobby, it's okay. It's just a drawing in a little sketchbook in a video game. It's not gonna... Oh, God. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Am I gonna have to pause? Am I gonna have to... Am I gonna have to go and... So apparently, in the Twitch stuff, you can kind of, sort of... snip things, so the next time that there's a bunch of dead air from, like, having to take care of a kibble emergency, I could just snippety snip it out. But you're not gonna have an emergency, are you, Samara? Are you? Hey, come over here. Come to where I'm snapping my fingies. Well, you managed to get into the stream, Samara. People heard your voice. People on the internet. Anyone who's what? Oh, yep. What? What's the matter? There's a toy right there. You can play with it. Bat it around. You're okay. You're doing fine. Babby. I'm not gonna go and sit with you. I'm in the middle of streaming. Okay, alright. She seems to be calming down. So, you're okay. I don't remember this getting into the book. When did this happen? Alright, so... F the cops again. Babby! You're fine! Need to try to find the one where it says... ACAB, yep, there it is. Thought, Aunt Mall Cop is planning to kill me. But unironically this time. Holy smokes, she's up to some shit. Do I have a song about witnessing a murder? Nope. Maybe I can talk with my friends about how I witnessed a murder. Bright Harbor Post. Is Autumn secretly killing you? Well, it's not Autumn. Hey, Vay, thanks so much for your help last night. Woke up and realized I completely imposed in a big way. Thank you, I really appreciate it. I'll be at work cleaning up after last night if you want to say hello. Hey, B, I saw a fucking murder last night. Hey, dude, sorry couldn't hang last night. Angus says he's sorry too. Band practice, Todd, yeah, because I'm in charge and I say so. Off to work, bye. Greg, there was a murder last night. Angus, there's a murder last night. Casey, you're probably already got. We're all looking a bit older, I guess. Weird to take like one moment and make it like the official version of us. Wonder if the new working clock downstairs thinks this clock is scary. Big old thing upstairs, like you but different, huge and spooky, making weird noises at night. I can't find this thing spooky. It's a piece of granddad. We need more of those. I mean, we do have another one. Hey, Trash Bird. You're just like the same every day. What was your bird existence like? Do we have any detective books out here? Of course we do. Do we have any books about ghosts? Like real life ghosts? Do we have any books for nut jobs, I guess? No, this is good. Research is good. Confront the problem head on. You're not losing it, dude. You are in fact keeping it very close. Is May thinking that the murders are because of a ghost? Is what going on? Is there anything new in the crawl space? Don't know, don't care, going in anyway. Nope. Imagine keeping a fucking tooth in a freaking safe. Why would you... Oh, hey, hon. Yeah? Come say hello, why don't you? Hey, Mom, I hope we can make up over yesterday's fight. I saw a murder last night, is what you should say. Hey, hon. Hey, Mom. You look really tired. So do you. Also, I have a splitting headache, but not as bad as that one kid who also has a splitting head because their head has been split open with an axe by a murderer. Hold on a moment. That was a brief moment. Well, the weather seems to agree with you. Gray and drizzly. I could go for that today. Hey, hon. Yeah? Baby. Sorry about yesterday. Me too. I said some stuff. I didn't really mean it. Well, whether you meant it or not, that isn't how we should communicate. I don't want us to stop talking. I just... Oh, no. Stop. You're okay. I just don't want a repeat of a few years ago. What's up? What's up? You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. What's the matter? You want to play with your toy? You want to play with this toy? Alright, she wants to play with this toy, so now I'm going to multitask. Night in the Woods, Kibum toy, speedrun, Kibum %. Let's go. I just don't want a repeat of a few years ago. I'm really sorry, Mom, about all of it. Hey, May, you okay? I'm fine. Guess I'm stressed too. I witnessed a murder last night. Saw some weird stuff last night. Or I think I did. Want to talk about it? Later. I'm still like putting it together. Can we talk about school? Also later. You're okay, Bobby. You're okay, Bobby. There you go, Bobby. Yeah, go play with your toy. Oh! Ooh! Oh, okay. Wow, she knocked it out of my hand. So what are you stressed about? Well, I guess you're a grown-up now. Just spill it, Mom. After your incident a few years back, as you know, we went into some debt, smoothing that open. Geez, I'm still so sorry about that. It's in the past, let's not go back over it. Okay, wow, she's going ham on it. Okay, when it came time to get you off to school, we took advantage of a kind of mortgage to make sure you were taken care of. Okay. Well, turns out it wasn't a very good deal, and I just feel so stupid. They like to offer these mortgages to people who maybe don't have a lot of money and aren't used to getting offers like this. Why? Because the bank took advantage of us. Samari, you're fine! You're okay. Now they own the house, and we owe them more than it's worth. What does that mean? Means we're not sure how long into the future we'll have the house. Holy crap, we're in trouble, huh? And I'm a huge jerk? It's okay, sweetie. Don't worry. I'm worrying about it. What you reading? It's a book of unsolvable murders. Did they all happen? Oh, I don't know. Maybe, sure. Want to hear a real teaser? Sure. Alright, there's a man lying dead in a kitchen with a bullet wound in his head. There's a man there with him. He's got some blood on his right hand, but no gun. Huh. Last thing, the dead guy has a scar on the back of his head. Do you know the answer? Well, I don't know if there's one answer. It's supposed to get you thinking. About murder? Can't solve a murder without one. Okay, so I have a question. What kind of scar does the dead guy have? Who's the other guy in the room? What else is in the room? Normal stuff. Refrigerator, microwave, silverware, knives. No knife wounds, though. Alright. Okay, I think I got it. Wow, what you got? The guy in the room is a surgeon. He implanted a magnet in the dead guy's skull. That's why he has that scar. Then the suspect used a super magnet or something on the dead guy's forehead, which pulled the magnet out through the dude's head. Ha, that's why he has blood on one hand. Yep, and I bet the murder weapons are stuck to the fridge, holding up a pic of Aunt Dottie. Oh, bravo, sweetie. Thank you, thank you. We'd make quite a pair of investigators. Could open a detective agency in town. Could use one right now, probably. Always work for crime solvers. Alright, I'm gonna get going. Love you, daughter detective. You too, Inspector Mom. Oh boy. Yep. So, you know, get a detective view in here. Get like a, I don't know, some sort of watch that might help with crime solves. Still at it, huh? Is there anything up this a ways? Oh god! Bloom is. There is Bloom. Oh. Can see Penderson's house from here. No, you can't. What a ghoul that guy is. He has hated me forever just because I put an M80 down his roof gutter. I mean, it's just petty, this grudge. That was like forever ago. I'm an idiot, and I don't know what that is. Wait a minute. The mailbox is open as I jump on them. This might be useful later. Look like that once. Remember an illustration of Samara. A pair of twins killed their parent with a pair of scissors, and you were supposed to figure out it was the girl who's left-handed because the scissors in the body combined with what side of the paper her dolls were cut from. Okay. Hey, Selbers. How's your Halloween? Weird. Went to Harfest. Saw some messed up shit that I think was real. Then had a really bad nightmare. Cool, I stayed in and ate candy and watched TV. Halloween episodes were on. Well, I was out living a Halloween episode, okay? Whoa. Yep. Wanna hear a new poem? Obviously. Autumn wins. Autumn sins. Okay. Autumn times. Autumn crimes. An autumn sin, May, I'm assuming, is a sin done during autumn. assuming an autumn crime is similar, but this is robbing a gas station and blowing it up in November. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Hey, Mr. Chazikov. Yes, Selma. You're gonna break your neck someday. I will make sure to fall right on you. Haha, well, I'm a big enough target. Haha, I'm bigger than you. We should be covered. You too. Leaves, leaves, leaves. Is that a poem? Nope. Alright, it's a Mr. Chazikov day. And Mrs. Varnish this porch herself. Don't go tracking mud all over it. There aren't mud physics in this game, so I don't think that's something we have to worry about. A corny. Nope. Boom, hey, Mr. Chazikov. Miss May Borowski. Present? Smell the autumn winds. Any relation to autumn sins? Yeah, hard to miss it. One should not miss such a thing. Talking of, want to see some stars? Obviously. Come have a look. Put the filter on, May. Arg, I'm blind! This is your own fault at this point, I would say. Found. One. Let's see. Big snake. Big snake? Yep. Anything else? Big snake emerged from the earth and made war upon the villages. What villages? You know, villages. Okay. As he wrapped himself around them, the villagers saw that they were encircled by the same big snake. And they came together, and together slew the big snake. You learn. Why did Big Snake attack the people? Do you have sympathy for the big snake? Geez, I don't know, but can we just keep saying big snake? Big snake, big snake, big snake. My favorite Metal Gear protagonist, Big Snake. Star located, Captain. Let us consult the guide. Oh, you will like this one. Really? Because they are dead. Okay, yeah, I'm into it. Gramercy the Medium. In life he spoke with the dead? Really? Who knows? But when he died, his old spirit returned and spoke through him. Wait, that's dumb. How so? That's just called being alive. Not so, his body was dead. So he was like a zombie, but just as smart as before. No looking for brains. So like normal, but he smelled bad. Just so. Why did they make this guy into a star? I have no idea. I guess it's kind of impressive. Dumb, but impressive. So what's the moral of this one? Moral? Yeah, usually star things like this have some sort of moral. Sometimes things are just strange. That's the moral? Bah! That is our pair for the day. Well, gee willikers, Mr. Chazikov. Bah! Willikers. Wow, that was pretty great. Yes, it was. More in a couple days. I mean, if Gramercy had like a gigantic wound in his brain, but was still talking, I guess that would be considered impressively undead. Alright, let's see. Do we have any news? Harfest poster's gone. Casey's still missing. Yarn Ball's still here. Yar! Okay. Kibbum's sleeping. Still a few Harfest Halloween decorations up. Man, could you imagine like a Dark Souls game, but set in like this game's folklore? That would be pretty neat. I don't feel right about it. I know, but sometimes the right thing doesn't feel right. I just think it's wrong to take something when folks don't want you to take it. Well, I feel like God would see this differently. I do, at least. That's because you're a good person. Swirly. Hot dogs. Hey, Pastor K. Bruce. Hey, hey. Hey again. Hey. So I had this really bad dream last night. Me too. I dreamed I was a pizza. I was afraid someone would slice me. Jeez. Yeah. This just makes me sad we don't have a pizza place anymore. Gotta order it from out by the highway now. Tragic. I had a dream I was a goose flying south. I had to keep up with the other gooses, or I'd get lost. That's sad. It weren't a good dream. What are y'all talking about? Big meeting coming up. City Council. Yep. About Bruce here. Wow, that's intense. We'd appreciate your prayers. This is precisely the kind of time where God shows up. Hope so. Me too. So I can kill him. I got some target practice done, God. You wanna fuck around, God? You don't know who you're dealing with, God. I took out General Radon, the Star Scourge. I could kick your bitch ass any day. Alright, and let's see if these doors are opening. Nope. Hello, Mother. Hey, hey, church mom. Hey, heathen daughter. Oh, I'll make it in here someday, but come on, seriously, no one likes getting up on Sunday. I find it very enriching. Your father does too, mostly. But he attends and that's important, and he knows it means a lot to me. Alright, well, guilt thoroughly tripped. You do work for the church. That's not what faith is like, hon. There's more grace than condemnation. Kinda, whatever. Alright, I'm out. See you later, sweetie. Touch grace. Anyone in here? depends on the denomination. Some have many much damnation. Yeah. So today's my last day. Oh dear, we're gonna miss you. It happened so fast. Let us know how it is. I will, I'll come visit. Can't leave you two to fend for yourselves. Oh dear, what are we gonna do without you? You wanna go see a movie or something? Yeah, let me get settled in. We can go on an outing. And you'll see me wherever you go for groceries. That's true. I ain't going far. Not far at all. Coffee. Cigarette. Coffee. Cigarette. War is some bullshit. You hear me, statue? I guess you were drafted. Ugh. You died before you got to enjoy the statue you made of you. It's garbage. You can't make me go to war. I'll go underground. I'll join some sort of group that's against war and stuff. We'll blow up war stuff and sabotage other war stuff. I'll live in the shadows for decades. No addresses. Always on the run. Living in a trailer in the desert. It'll be awesome. So I'm doing Greg route, and they do give you the courtesy of opting in and out. So I'm just gonna check on you, B. Hey, B, how's it going? Hey, B. Hey, thanks again for last night. I owe you one. It's fine, it was fun. My knot got, like, really weird and bad after. How so? Tell you later, I guess. Still like putting it together. Okay, well, let me know how that goes. I will. Think it's band practice day? I'm gonna go hunt down Greg. Shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, no, he's at the Snack Falcon. I don't know how that guy stays employed. He steals constantly, breaks supplies for fun, and leaves work whenever he wants. Greg plays by his own rules. Feels more like the world plays by his rules. Whoa. I don't even know what that means. Still, whoa. Well, didn't get a yes or no option, because the main goal is to talk to Greg. Oh no, we definitely wouldn't know anything about supply breaking. Let's check in on Angus. Hello, Angus. You up for band practice in a bit? I guess. Weird night. How so? I'll tell you about it later. May, it is not like you were going to tell the cops. The cops are compromised. Whoa. Is someone moving in? Probably something dumb. I miss you, pizza place. Rippin' possibilities. How about them smelters, I guess? It's wet again, and I'm cold again. It's just rain. Hey, why are we still standing out here? Someone has to. Oh. No smelters. Oh, hey. Hey, dude. Hey, you? Working here now? Yep. Sucks, but it pays. Listen, how do they fit a kitchen in there? Barely. What do you do here? Grill man and janitor. I cook and mop. At the same time. I was gonna ask the same thing, May, so I guess we're on the same wavelength. Yes. Alright, well, check on Germ. And or the murder site. Hey! Sup, kid? Sniff, sniff. You smell weird. Why is my aunt's car here? That's your aunt? Yeah. Oh, weird, that makes you half cop. You'll never half catch me, half copper. I don't know what they're doing up there. Huh. You go to Harfest? Nah, over it. Cool. I had kind of a weird time. Weird bad time, actually. It's a guaranteed weird bad time. Yeah. Are those people from yesterday still here? Dunno. We're not, like, good friends or anything. Oh yeah, I don't know why I thought you'd know. I was wondering if they ever met Casey out there somewhere. I can ask. I used to ask. I just hate thinking about him out there all by himself. Ah, Casey's tough. He'll be fine. When you gotta get out, you gotta get out. Yeah, I guess. Well, see you at band practice. Real talk, do you actually like watching us play? Yeah, I mean, you're not good, but yeah, not my style. What is your style? Black metal, thrash crossover, hip-hop, slime punk? I like Witch Dagger. They're kinda metal. Oh yeah, like that Doom shit, right? Da-da-durga! Totally! What? You know, one time a guy followed me home. Like a guy from the tracks. What did he do? It's like some night back in the summer, and out of the corner of my eye I could kinda see this dude take this turn out of the parking lot and start creeping up the hill, like 50 feet back. But like I didn't want to look right at him. Took a detour through the woods and sat in a tree. It was getting dark, but like, I could see him standing just off the road, waiting for me to come down. Holy shit, what did you do? After it got dark, I climbed down and got up the hill real quick. Yeah, it was a weird bad time. I'm so upset right now. Haha, I know, right? See ya! No, Germ, don't go that way, Germ, please, that's... What were you doing out here last night? I saw someone kidnap someone, like a kid. Tell me what you saw again. Someone in a big old coat with someone over their back. Uh-huh. And you chased them down here. Yeah, and I got to the fence and they were up in the woods. Alright, thank you, May. I knew you were just gonna brush this off. May, there's been no missing persons reports. That tends to happen when a kid goes missing from something like Harfest. Hell, I got 6 calls about kids out too late. There would be a report. I'm reporting this. This right here, this is a report. May, there's no break in the fence. So unless someone could jump this thing while carrying a teenager who hasn't been reporting is missing. Any theories, May? They could have gone around the fence. I don't know, May. This fence goes out along the parking lots, almost to the tracks. For you to be right behind them and then to be miraculously on the other side of the fence? Ugh. I was running around half the night, getting after teenage bullshit. People scared of clotheslines and noises. Are you trying to kick off a horror movie? No one believes the girl who saw the ghosts. Well, I have bad news for you. The cop always dies. I'm sorry, we're talking about a ghost now? Must have gone through the fence? Really, May? No, yes, I don't know. I'm really tired. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. May at least check the woods. May, me and Dan McConnell were up there this morning because of what you said last night. From the fence up to the old mine, we found a couple teenagers on a gross mattress. We saw some worried-looking deer, and one deer hunter out too early. It can't be it. That is it. The cop always dies! Unless they're in on it. Top 10 real-life smiling man encounters. Number 10. Getting some Slurpee out by the back of the food donkey. Everyone loves to get some brain now. Okay, I'm stopping this. Hey kids, did you see a murder last night? Hey, kind of a weird question, but is anyone missing? What? Like anyone you know who was out last night? Didn't come back? I don't think so. What's going on? Nothing. I saw something. Okay, you should tell us if this is something. Just be careful, okay? Keep an eye out and let me know if you see anything weird, okay? I mean, you all hang out together constantly. You're safer than anyone else I know. So this is my reward for caring about people. Silence. Oh, hey, Miss Rosa. Oh, hello, May. Feeling better? As well as to be expected, I suppose. That's good. Do you want to talk about your grandfather? Yeah. Possum Springs was built on our backs and the backs before us. Time was they didn't pay the people in real money, paid in little tokens and bills stamped with the company name. Go to the company store for company goods. Back in school they showed us some of those. Weird quarters and stuff. Your grandfather remembered. His daddy experienced it firsthand. Mine boss came to town driving a big fancy car the night I met your grandfather. A real bastard, that boss, God forgive him. Your grandfather runs out of the dance. I think he was a bit drunk, or just stupid in some brave way. He shouts, "The guts of all bosses!" He all of a sudden has a hunting knife from somewhere and he slashes the boss's tires. Oh, wow. Picks up a rock, put it through the windshield, then he climbs up. I'm sorry, this part is a bit rude. Holy shit, don't stop. He pees through the windshield hole. This is amazing. Did they catch him? Nah, just me and a few other folks saw it. I trot over to him, and we run off down the alley, past the A-OK drugstore. Big field parking lot nowadays. Stars fat and bright. Guess we were both pretty drunk. One thing led to another. Oh, okay, wait. When was this? Very long time ago. Was he... So what happened with the car? Got towed away. Police couldn't get no witnesses. We weren't snitches about that kind of thing. Damn right. So, like I said, you got troublemaker blood. Yeah, geez, I never knew this. I don't think your daddy even knows. I bet not. You gonna tell him? Nah, I'm keeping it a secret this time around. See if a keeper like me, eh? I just think it'd be a weird conversation. You may find someday it isn't so strange. I wanted to pass this story along to you. It was one night, one thing he did, in a lifetime of nights and things he did. What you want to do with that is part of your story now. I can't talk much more for today. I'd like to know more about him. This was crazy. I'll see you, May, sooner or later. Okay, bye, Miss Rosa. Bye for now, May Borowski. I'm noticing I am unable to steal a pretzel. Has something happened to our miraculous rat children? Oh no. Oh no 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 no. No 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 no. They didn't do that to our rat babies. They wouldn't do that to our rat babs. They wouldn't, would they? Did you go to Harfest? Yeah, ended up in a play because my friend B screwed it up. Cool, I ate pizza and watched Blood Gorgon. Holy fuck, I want to watch that. Yeah, I'm asking about Blood Gorgon. I want to know more about it. Okay. Maybe a little bit less. Italian movie from like 1980. I'm sorry. I have seen a few Italian horror movies and they were all trash. Every last one of them. Baby, if they made better movies. Lots of blood, but it's like theatrical and stuff. Girls boarding school, bunch of ghosts kidnapping them, taking them to the To the Blood Gorgon. Yep. Is something wrong? Just think I saw a ghost or something last night. I'm not sure. That sounds kind of awesome. It was like the opposite of awesome. Oh, sorry. It's cool. See you later. Good luck with your ghost problem. Thanks. Didn't even describe the Blood Gorgon. Roof Kib. Used to sometimes see other people up here. Is this not a thing anymore? Am I just old and out of touch? No, it's the kids who are at fault. Whatever, it's awesome. I'm gonna put up a tent and camp out up here. Would definitely roll off and die. Alright, I need to inspect my children. If anything has happened to my precious miracle rats. Oh! Plastic flowers are like super depressing for some reason. Dead flowers are less depressing than plastic ones. My babies have left the nest. Yeah, there's a lot of them now. There's a lot of them. And is that the end of this side quest, I guess? The rats are just everywhere. Alright, end of the quest. For now. Kibby. Alright, it's time to speak to my apartment newspaper friend. Imagine being like Spider-Man. You have all of the Spider-Man powers, but you just use it to go to like one guy's window and talk with him. What's in the news? Dumb girl slips off ledge, dies on street below. Area cranky man haunted by screaming poltergeist. Soggy corpse hardly recognizable, identified by teeth. Area man dies of heart attack for being scared by a hootin' and hollerin' phantom. Evidence shows girl was pushed. Alright, alright. What a dick. Well, it's Greg time. Any new product? Nope. Snakeums, like the big snake? Sup, dude? Long night. Weird night. What's up? I'll tell you about band practice. Cool. What you up to? Gonna head out to band practice? Yeah, let's do this. Alright, this is progress. I think I did everything. Hey, Germ. Back to watch this fiasco again, huh? Yep. You're our only fan, Germ. I'm just here to be entertained. I'm a gentleman of leisure. Nice. Ready to play? Yeah. Go convince Greg he's all slow today. Can do. Hey, Angus. Hey, May. Hey, May. Oh, no. Oh, God. Hey, oh, cool. Thanks. Bullshit song alert. Bullshit song alert. What's up? Nothing. I'm having a very boring week. Jeez, I'm envious. Eh. So how about that demon tower? It. Well, how do I turn off snapping in this fucking thing? I don't know. There, it's like I'm really there, maybe, technically. I beat it! Whoa, really? Yeah, I killed that vampire dude. Did you get the good ending? Maybe? What's the good ending? The beast thing stops bleeding, and at the end there's like another tower. Okay, yeah, I got that one. What even is that game about? There's like all blood everywhere, and that big sad guy is bleeding, and there's a vampire at the end? I don't know. Huh. What did you think of it all? Eh, it's kinda janky and weird sometimes, it's just really hard. However, I like the skeletons a lot. Yeah, skeletons are good. Decent skeletons, would play again. If you're interested, there's like a bunch of other games in this series. Yeah, I'd be down for that. Break your computer again and I'll put a new one on it. Haha, okay, I'll go visit every sketchy porn site out there. One porn site fiasco equals one demon tower. Angus? Yeah? You're a good guy. Are you gonna say something? I don't know how to accept compliments. It's okay, it's still true. Aw, jeez. Thanks, May. Alright, well, bullshit song time. Hey, dude. You okay? You look tired. I was up all night. They were fixing the roof door. It was super loud. Roof door? Yeah, the door at the top of the stairs that goes out onto the roof. Now I can, like, I don't know, run from that door down in the library up to the roof. Be off the side of the building? Yeah, maybe not. What's to stop random people from doing that too? Dude, it'll be fine. Sorry, I'm just tired. Fair, ready to go? Yeah, let's do this shit. Oh god. Yep. Oh my god, I am so terrible. I mean, that was pretty bad is what it was. I literally do not know this song. Whew! So fast. You just pushed a button. I'm so tired. Straight my vocal cords yelling. Awesome. That sounds so husky. It's it's the cross and triangle buttons. The ones that are vertical across from each other. It's hard to do. Yeah, in fact, it's just like the rapid switching between opposites. It's hard. If it was like, I don't know, if it was like on a DR pad thing, and I could just use my keyboard, that would have been easier. Is there a way to actually do that correctly and not suck at it? Oh, it probably is. And anyway, I don't even know if they're dreams or not. And this guy, who I think was a ghost, kidnapped some kid, and also I think was in my head after while I was sleeping. And anyway, yeah, I think I need to do something because this is scary. Well, that's not what I was expecting to hear tonight. Are you okay, dude? No! I'm kinda freaked out. Probably wasn't a ghost. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, definitely. Ugh. Okay, fine, I'll go figure this out myself. Aw, dude, don't be like that. You got us. Aw, dudes. Okay, fine. So we need to maybe see if there's like some ghosty stuff happening around here. Like from a source we can trust. Such as, does the newspaper have like a ghost section? What? Why is that a dumb question? You know, we could go check the library for books about it. No, they have the local paper on file, going back a century. If there's some secret history of kidnapper ghosts, we'll find it there probably. Oh wow, I didn't know they had that. I thought it was just like a broken down old bunch of books. When's the last time you were at the library? We actually have one of the nicer ones around. Oh, cool, thanks, Spam Risk. F off. Don't even feel like wasting your time, buddy. Sorry. I should do that the next time. Just pop them on and waste their time on stream. Oh, how? Rich dude who paid for it way back when? Yeah, they set up a foundation and... Never mind, let's go. Can we regroup after? Probably just robots. The spam callers are. Sure. Okay, we'll be back. Woohoo. Ghosties. That's the spirit. Look, jobs. Weird, like, when this was painted, it was like, hey, look out the window. We're all working. Things are great. Now it's like one of the graffiti murals after someone gets shot or hit by a car. This mural's really affecting you. Forget that we live in separate realities. Mine's clearly better. Yeah? Candidate for our thumbnail right here. Hey, closing in 2 hours. Okay, cool. Any idea where the microfiche is? Microfiche. Microfiche. 3rd floor. Okay, thanks. Up, up, up. Slow night? Yep. Spooky here all alone? I'd be spooked. Eh. Larry's wandering around here somewhere. Does the dead show up if you do well? I'm curious. Damn, they have an elevator at this library? And it only goes up one floor? Jeez, come on. Looks like someone left something open on this one. It's a resume. Bob Targ, born 1967, 50 years old. Let's see. Experience, mining, construction, well drilling. Never think about getting a job when I'm old. 50's not really old. I mean, you should have money then, right? Ideally. It should be like guaranteed. Should be guaranteed in general. You gonna join my young socialist chatterbox group? What? What am I being hypered at? What am I being hypered at? What am I being hypered at? This is the second floor, is it? Okay, so if I click on this, do I go to the second floor? This was the second floor. Holy crap, what? It's Charity Barity. What's Charity Barity? How do you not know Charity Barity? I assume this is something from school. School of being 5 freaking years old. Alright, so this was a thing you liked as a kid? No, I hated Charity Barity. It does look really hateable. It was like... you were kidnapped by a cult. And when they were like brainwashing you instead of some cult guy with a wavy dagger and a magic mask, that's not okay. Yeah, go on. Instead of that was this effing peak nightmare. You were scared of it? No, I was bored to death. It was talking forever about like being kind to others and like, I don't know, helping an old neighbor do engine repair. That sounds nice. Charity Barity helps old Mr. Plonko fix his hovercraft. Oh no, that's the worst part. It always rhymed. Charity Barity, Pink Nightmarity. Charity Barity, I just don't care-ity. He's sure made a lot of these books. I think they're still making them. This one looks pretty old. Charity Barity, Danger Everywhere-ity. That's vague and disconcerting. Could have just kept updating that one book. Alright. 3rd floor microfibs. Going up. And... alright. Sniff, sniff. Oh wow, it's dusty up here. It's old up here. Sure is. Maybe your ghost is up here? Yep, ghost or something, whatever he was. We walked through a chain link fence or flew over it or something while carrying something. Alright, well that's even more impressive. So we're gonna go find this guy because he took someone and it's like somehow connected to this thing I've been going through. And that's not good. That'll sound a lot more badass in my head. It's okay, it was fine. So I don't pay attention to that computer. Okay, no, I do pay attention to the computer because this is the only thing available here. Alright, here she is. Cool. So, I have no idea how to use it. Really. I can't know how to do everything. Sorry, but what expertise have you brought to this thus far? This whole thing was my idea. No, your idea was ghost hunting. My idea is to at least do a tiny bit of research on it. If you think it's so stupid, why are you here? Because you're my friend, you asshole. Aww. Ugh. Oh, we friends between. Here, let me get this set up. We'll be here all night if your dumbass is in charge. Alright, so what are we looking for? I want to steer. No. Move, I'm steering! Ow! Jeez, May! Sorry. Okay, how do we do this? Step 1, look at the screen. Step 2, move around and look at stuff. Step 3, find ghost. Sure. Okay, so don't click articles, but read them. Tragedy at Stafford Mine. An explosion occurred at 6:20 a.m. at the Stafford Mine. All work has ceased while men attempt to rescue any survivors. So far, 3 men have been pulled out alive along with 20 dead. The explosion occurred 10 miles deep in the mine, and only one group of men were able to escape before the elevator's rope snapped and the next group of men plummeted to their death. So far, hopes of finding more survivors is low. The main path to the tunnel caved in due to the explosion, and supervisors are still attempting to piece together exactly where everyone was during the accident. Sounds like Black Mesa. Shit. I don't know what the... I don't know what the recommendee ready is. So I'm just gonna go out. I mean, this was like the center, so I'm just gonna go out and go clockwise. But this... Possum Massacre. Severe violence broke out at the Stafford mine strike today. Actually, hold on. Strike! A strike at the Stafford mine has been called. The idea first rose after the memorial for the 1888 explosion victims. Miners gathered in the home of Arthur Borowski to continue the memorial to their friends. They also began recounting all of the promises the bosses had reneged on his past year, including basic safety measures to avoid explosion. A group of 20 miners entered the mines to begin the strike. 30 more joined of them before morning. All work has been stopped at the mine, and the miners are now striking in 8-hour shifts. Their wives and children have begun to bring food and water for the men. The boss has stated that the mines are safer than they were a year ago, and that there is no need to act in this manner. Possum Massacre! Severe violence broke out at the Stafford mine strike today. The bosses arrived to attempt to renew talks and were taunted by some of the children present. Rocks were thrown, and the National Guard and strikebreakers opened fire on the crowd. A few minutes later, the smoke cleared and the gory scene revealed. 9 miners are dead, with a dozen more injured. A young brother and sister were also shot dead as they were delivering a package of food to their father and uncle who were on strike below when the shooting broke out. The photograph of the 2 children, aged 7 and 9, who were shot in cold blood has circulated far outside of our little county. The heinous act led to a personal visit from the governor to the strike site to meet with the strikers. Independent inspectors were also brought in, and talks finally began, 45 days since the start of the strike. The bosses have agreed to comply to the current safety standards and to honor the demands of the miners. Jesus. They fucking killed some kids. And I guess that's why there's a suspicious chunk taken out of that. new Ole store in town center. The Ole Pickaxe Hardware store is set to have its grand opening this Saturday. We received a sneak peek of the store yesterday, and our town will benefit greatly from this new addition. Roy Burge is bringing 25 years of building experience into his new venture and has stocked the shelves with all the nuts, bolts, and nails you would need for any project, plus the latest in tools. Stop by to see the latest trends and everything from handsaws to hammers. Best of luck to Mr. Burge. Pie piracy. Dear citizens, please make note to keep your pies safe during the pleasant weather we are experiencing. Several ladies have reported pies from their kitchens disappearing at alarming rates. Even worse, the picky culprit is leaving behind only the rhubarb pies. Until this criminal is caught or the bad weather returns, we remind our housewives to make use of their pie saves indoors or stick to rhubarb. The Stanley T. Possum statue, known by residents as Posse, is finally slated for demolition. Posse closed in 1967, but Richard Colson, son of Samuel, had hopes of refurbishing the statue for new generations. Posse stood silent for close to 60 years, witnessing the beginnings of the demise of the railroad, the mines, and the coke works that ushered in his existence. Teens and other vandals broke into Posse over the years. Climbing up through Posse became a rite of passage for many young people in the area. Residents have been torn over what to do with the beloved but derelict structure over the years, but 3 years ago pressure began mounting to have it torn down. A storm knocked off Posse's ear, and the next year Ralph Jenkins fell from the staircase and broke both legs. Samantha Colson Glick, daughter of Richard, finally agreed that it was time for Posse to go. The demolition will begin at 12 p.m. on Saturday, and viewing areas will be set up at a safe distance. Ghost of Little Joe at it again. As the school children are quick to inform me, Possum Springs has at least one resident who won't show up on any census survey. Little Joe, reportedly the ghost of Joe Shade, a miner who died in mysterious circumstances some decades ago, is a favorite spook story of the whimsical and weird members of our community. His most recent activities seem to involve getting up out of his coffin in the old section of Possum Springs Cemetery and strolling around, unnerving visitors to the largest graveyard in Deep Hollow County. You mean like that guy that we just saw the constellation of? His grave has become a destination for unruly and often destructive local youths, and as such, the Possum Springs City Council is considering erecting an iron gate to protect the historical tombstones that fill the small hollow where Joe Shade lies buried. Police have also stepped up patrols in the area, so be warned, thrill seekers. You may not see a ghost, but you may see a fine for trespassing. Samuel Colson has purchased 10 acres of lands on the outskirts of Possum Springs. When we inquired as to what Mr. Colson would use the land for, he would only remark that what was coming here would delight both young and old for years to come. We are very anxious to be delighted. Progress Springs in Possum Springs. Randolph Stafford, owner of the Bell's Hole Mine Works, has partnered with Samuel Colson, owner of Colson Coke Works, Daniel Glick, railroad magnate, and prominent business owner Harrison Schreigeist, to make some stunning improvements throughout the town. The four men desire to build a model of progressive living right here in Possum Springs. The old miners' double houses on Elm Street will be torn down and replaced with spacious single homes. A new elementary school will be opened nearby, along with a new state-of-the-art recreation center courtesy of Arnold Applebaum. This is in addition to the improvements Randolph Stafford promised the previously striking miners. There's been another sighting of the albino groundhog from a very reliable source this time. Edgar Studer reports that he saw the pure white beast digging near Shade Gap. Mr. Studer has declined to give any more of an exact location and implores his fellow hunters to admire this anomaly from afar and leave him to his business. We could not agree more with this upstanding citizen, and remind townsfolk that if you are interested in seeking an albino creature, to stop by Sudi's barbershop for a peek at an albino raccoon. We're certain this will assist your mind in completing the search for the groundhog. Underground gases afflict many. The houses on Large Street have been evacuated after the discovery of gas buildup in the basements was found to have led to hallucinations in scattered members of the households. For the past several weeks, residents have been complaining of family members who began hearing voices or seeing things that were not there. One older woman was found having an animated discussion with an empty chair. When pressed, she calmly explained that she was talking to her sister, who had passed away some 50 years ago. 2 nights ago, the son of Carson Zimmer ran out of the house and leapt into Cooper's Pond, 1 mile up the road. Moments before, this child had been readying for bed and, according to another sibling, became increasingly agitated. The last words he uttered were about some sort of song, before he dashed out of the house and into the night where his watery grave awaited him. This last event persuaded residents to request help from officials to see if this is related to St. Leuven's lantern, a phenomenon where exposure to specific underground gases leads certain victims to experience waking dreams, auditory hallucinations, and the sense of unseen presences. Preliminary tests indicate that gas is present in the homes, and mining officials are moving the residents until more tests can be completed. The Stanley T. Possum statue has officially opened to the public, and we have to say we are smitten. For 2 cents, one can enter Stanley and spend quite a lovely time looking at the Possum Springs of yesteryear in the museum, enjoying some popped corn and fresh lemonade in the snack parlor, decorated with Tiffany glass electric lights, before heading up a full 10 feet to see the sights of our beloved town through the eyes of this grand possum. There is even a beautiful train diorama that will delight both old and young. We predict Stanley T. Possum will be a sight that all passing through our town will desire to behold, and will be sure to draw many crowds. Strike lumbers on. The strike is now on its 30th day with no end in sight. The bosses have refused to meet with the miners, saying their demands are too fantastical. The miners claim they're only asking the boss to adhere to the safety standards that are already the law. National Guard was called in after last week's scuffle, and the Colson Coke Works Union has joined the cause, which has caused an uptick in national press arriving at the site. The Women's Camp has expanded its services from serving meals to beating any non-union miner from entering the mines. So far, they've been successful in both ventures. Good on them. Spectral happenings at Possum Jump. 2 local sweethearts were startled this past Sunday night as they hiked along the wooded overlook known as Possum Jump. According to the Lovebirds, approximately 11:45 p.m. a figure appeared to walk from the edge of the cliff out into the open air and then disappeared. Forestry workers the next morning were unable to locate any evidence of anyone having leapt from the great height, leaving the exact nature of what the 2 saw as a mystery. Decent hike up into the State Forest Hills. Possum Jump is famous for its beautiful view of the Echo Reservoir. It also holds historical importance as it hosts the lonely graves of several persons involved in the Possum Massacre. Sound off opinion line. We'd like to remind the men of our town to please refrain from spitting on the sidewalk. This unsanitary havoc is unseemly and beneath you. Parents, please be sure your daughters are not participating in the new trend of skirts showing the ankles. I do not think we need to remind you which road of brimstone this temporary fashion trend will lead your dear daughters down. I have been witnessing more and more teenage girls coming into our town on a Saturday night unchaperoned, using vulgar slang terms, certainly unfit for me to print here, and blocking the sidewalks by walking arm in arm. They are loud and also flirt with boys unabashedly while smoking cigarettes. These young ladies need to be stopped before our young ladies get any ideas or our boys fall in with the wrong girl. Young men have been seen around Possum Springs engaging in the ridiculous behavior of wearing mismatched patterns in their suits. This type of outfit may be all the rage in Bright Harbor and Station Square, but good luck getting any respectable businessmen around here to employ you. You all look like rabid clowns. Councilman Punchinskaya's plan for 3rd Street is a joke. What else is there to say? So, I'm guessing this was, written by that guy who was, I guess, the main character of Twitter yesterday. You know, the guy who was like, you know, the guy talking about the porn and how it ruins the part of your brain that is your soul, and how a certain demographic of people are responsible for it. And everyone was dragging him because it was real schizo post. Ghostly rumors. Oh, you didn't hear about it. Oh boy. Well, when we do H later tonight, I'm gonna be sure to share you the some of the highlights, because oh boy, it got wild. Ghostly rumors haunt new historical society. The Possum Springs Historical Society's conversion of the Schrageist House into its new headquarters and education center has hit a snag. Custodial head Jed Newsom has resigned, citing strange occurrences in the old manor. I'd be there after hours doing my work and I'd hear someone walking around trying doorknobs. Came out to see who was fooling, but there was never nobody there, said Newsom. Trying to get this map room operational for the children all the while I'm looking over my shoulder expecting to see knows what. Mr. Newsom has previously requested to work only daylight hours when the other staff were present in the building. Even that proved too terrifying. I don't go to the off-limits area anymore. I don't go up past the 2nd floor, and then I'll only go to the office. I know the others laugh. I'll say I'm seeing Lil Joe or something, but they can all go spit. Lil Joe, for the uninitiated, was a local ghost story popular some years ago. The Possum Springs Historical Society has refused to comment on Mr. Newsom's claim at this time. Deep Hollow County mourns. The final group of bodies from the 1888 explosion have been recovered 2 days shy of the 1-year anniversary of the tragedy. These 5 men bring the total of dead to 112. 2 of the men, Addison Pine and Henry Harvey, were the ones who set off the explosion. Although mine bosses had been informed that gas pockets were present in that section, they elected to not inform Pine and Harvey of the possible danger. The other 3 bodies belonged to Peter Bledsoe, Christian Stanoff, and Peter Lajtha or Litha. Peter Lajtha's funeral arrangements will be handled by Father Lidis, as the man's widow has since returned to Hungary with his 2 orphans. Strange but true, a tale of teeth. Strange but True is our ongoing series about the weird and forgotten aspects of Deep Hollow County history and culture, published weekly. Bad bosses figure heavily into Possum Springs history, and this morbid tale of crime and secret societies is no exception. The story goes, in 1870, a local mine boss was skimming workers on their pay. A group of miners confronted him while he was in the act. He denied everything, with many a slur, and punched the miner's lead, Darnell Glace, in the face, causing him to lose his last remaining tooth. The miners knew how much Darney's tooth meant to him, and they descended on the boss. A few held the boss down, while others removed all of his teeth with pliers. The teeth were passed out to the miners, and a secret society was created with a vow to protect the workers' interests. Membership was based on owning one of these teeth, and each was marked with a symbol of their choosing. These symbols were used around the coal patch to organize meetings and make announcements. Boss survived his attack, but never named his attackers for fear of implicating himself. When died a few years later, members dug up his grave to retrieve his skull. It was used in ceremonies performed before going out for retribution. All would gather around, place their teeth into the sockets, and later retrieve their tooth after the retribution was completed. Upon a member's death, their tooth would be passed to a new member. Teeth of members in jail would be left in their sockets until their fates were decided. After the strike of 1889, the society dwindled. Occasionally, a descendant of one of these men will find a tooth with strange markings in their home. Strange but true. Click on this one. If I click on this one, it locks out the ability. If I click on any of them, it locks out the ability to click on any of them. Is what I'm assuming. Is that true? I mean... Alright, before I click on the tooth one, events. The last trolley will make its run September 4th. Bernie Goss, the longest employee with 25 years as an operator, will pick up passengers starting at the Market Street tunnel entrance and will end at the trolley garage, where light refreshments will be served and a speech will be given by Congressman Archibald Reed. Twin Club will be meeting at the Stags on Wednesday night at 6 p.m. This month's craft will be knitted hats for the soldiers along with a potluck. All mothers of twins of any age are welcome. Anyway, clicking on the teeth one. Oh wow, this is gnarly. And awesome. Ha 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 ha. Oh my god. Oh, that's it? Did I just get to learn about oh my god? Alright, there's a certain number of ghost sign papers. If you pick them all, you don't get to read any extra. So do I just read the non-ghost ones for bonus text? Because this does not seem related to Ghost. Okay, so then I'll just check the events. This is interesting, but yeah, not exactly about a ghost. Time to pick the ghost ones. Hey, look at this. Yeah, looks like Possum Jump. Let me read it. It's Possum Jump. Okay, yeah, that's back over the state park, right? Yeah. Ever been up there? Nope. Gonna check it out, though. Go nuts. Local ghost, Little Joe at it again. Maybe Little Joe has been stealing pies, has he? No ghost to be found here. Why you say ghost sounds like you don't believe me. Okay. Ooh, look. Scooch so I can see. Graveyard, that's give me. I mean, if you're looking for ghost stuff, that's where they make a lot of them. Looks like I saw him in the old section. Oh, cool, that's where his grave is. I'm actually interested in that. How could you not be interested? This is like actual dangerous ghost stuff. I like history. Ghosts are history. History that won't stay history. That's actually pretty good. This one? No ghost. Ah, boo. I disagree. You know, I'm gonna look at the gases one. And that's probably gonna lock me into the bad ending, because it's gonna be like, no one's gonna believe you, May. No one's gonna believe you. You're just having a hallucination. No ghost here. Oh. Oh, okay. Ghostly rumors haunt new historical society. Hey, 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 ghost spotted. Historical society. History that won't stay history. In a history place. History place? Yeah, I've never been. Didn't go back in school? I think this was when I wasn't in school. Oh. After the softball incident. Yeah, mostly just watched TV and did therapy. Well, it's actually a pretty cool old house. Used to be owned by one of the mine owners or something. Railroad, mine, steel mill, something like that. An actual haunted house. No. Elementary school kids are there all the time. They have like summer arts and crafts programs. Oh. Well, still worth checking out. Okay, well that's like 3 leads. Let's boogie. Let's boogie. Also, is that it? Yeah. 3 clues, we got 3 leads. You're a regular detective. May Borowski, detective of ghosts. Let's go. So we've got some leads. Can I borrow your car this week? Do you even have a license? I mean, no regardless, but do you? Nope. No license, no credit cards, don't believe in money. You just believe in other people's cars and money. I didn't choose to be born into this society. We live in a society. Okay, well, I have, a job, so I can't drive you around all of these spots. I can maybe do the graveyard. You need to go there anyway. Cool, I'll see if Greg wants to do the other two. And I probably don't have to say this, but just because something happened in the past doesn't mean it's going to happen again. Hey, nerd, ever hear that history repeats? It does. It does the same thing over and over again. So we've just been in a loop since we were living in caves? Yeah, that's science. Oh my freaking god. Ahem. What is that Miss Yeah, what's Selmer's doing there? Oh wow, I haven't seen her since graduation. She was always kind of badass. School district did not fund that art program at all, but she made it work. She's like some sort of art teacher survivalist. Wow, I never realized. I think they pay her in bits of string and empty soda cans. Thank you all for coming to the second meeting of the Possum Springs Poetry Society. Do you want to stick around for this? Fuck! Yes, let me hear the Selmer's poetry. Tonight we have new poems from myself and Fisherman Jones and Selma Ann Forrester. I will start us off with one of my own. She's from some big city, right? Yeah. How'd she end up here? Who knows? Ahem. Letter to my worst student. To my worst student, the subject of my stories, I tell friends back home when they ask about life out here in the sticks. It's you I worry. At the end of my life, you will be the only one I remember. Why did you key my car? I know it was you, Brian. Thanks, everyone. Poor Miss Quilcy. At least she's blowing off some steam. Next up, Fisherman Jones. Fisherman Jones has a poem for us. Two poems. They're short though. Two poems. Take it away. Hi folks. Thanks. This is called The eels has been brought up again. There is something with the eels. God damn it. I fucking know there's something with these eels. This is called tunnel eels. Tunnel eels, tunnel eels. I do not know how it feels to be in darkness all the time, bored in muck and raised in slime. But neither do you know paths I've trudged, so it hardly is your place to judge. Okay, that's one poem. Next one is shorter. This is called Tunnel Frogs. Tunnel frog swims in the dark. Must think it would be a lark to be a fisherman like me. But what do you know, amphibi? That's it. That's great. Thank you, Fisherman Jones. He was really worried about what fish think, or he definitely talks to the actual fish. Oh, most definitely. Finally, a poem by Selma Ann Forster. Yay, Selmers! Thanks, May. You know her? Dude, she's like your neighbor. Oh. She writes these really funny, dorky, short poems. I'm over something short and funny. This is called There's No Reception in Possum Springs. She's not wrong. No reception here. I wave my black phone in the air like a flare, like a prayer, but no reception. I read on the internet, babyface boy billionaire. Phone apps sold made more money in one day than my family over 100 generations. More than my whole world ever has. World where house buying jobs became rent paying jobs, became living with family jobs. Boy billionaires. Money's access. Access to politicians waiting for us to die. Lead in our water, alcohol and painkillers. Replace my job with an app. Replace my dreams of a house and a yard with a couch in the basement. The future is yours. Force 24/7 entrepreneurs. I just want a paycheck and my own life. I'm on the couch in the basement. They're in the house and the yard. Some night I will catch a bus out to the West Coast and burn their Silicon City to the ground. Holy shit. Yeah, B, I agree. That was fucking rad. Wow. Damn. She rhymed entrepreneur. I don't even know what that word means. Thanks, everyone. Is she always like this? No. Wow. Huh. Thanks, everyone. See you in 2 weeks. Hey, Selvers. What? I liked your weird poem. Thanks, I wrote it myself. Wait, was the assumption that she didn't write it herself? Nice work, Smeller. I don't like that nickname. What are you two? Sorry. It's cool. Here we go now. You know, I'm not much for poetry. Like, I don't get it. I I do not get poetry. I get songwriting. I do not get poetry. Salmers is making me consider looking into why poetry, even though I know for certain they've taught me at school and it has been repelled from my brain. Because I didn't get to read Selmer's poetry when I was a bab child. Okay, thanks for coming. We live here. Right, so, Find anything about your ghost? Yeah, tell him, B. There were some newspaper clippings that talked about a ghost. Not just any ghost, Little Joe. I don't really remember Little Joe. Yeah, I didn't get to read poetry about spooky Halloween breakfast pizza and burning Silicon Valley to the ground. He's a ghost miner. He died in mysterious circumstances. Wow, I know, right? Mysterious. Thought you were like afraid of this ghost, like filled with dread and shit. I'm terrified. Okay. So it mentioned 3 different places we can all check out. I have work and stuff. Yeah, Greg and I also have work. You guys skip out on work all the time. Maybe we can, like, split this up? Share custody of you and your ghost. What places were you thinking about? The graveyard? I call that one. It's close and not illegal. Is there an illegal one? Sure is. The Historical Society. You know you don't have to, like, break in. The people there, like, get paid to show it to you. Anyway, I'm in for the Historical Society. Awesome. So what did I get stuck with? Possum Jump. I know Possum Jump. We used to go there in Scouts. Perfect. Okay, I need to, like, actually get home. Do work. This is gonna be awesome. And also, I'm scared to death. Ta-da, it's Selmers, a good poet. Thought, if I die, Selmers should write a poem about it. I agree. Hey, Dad, thanks for moving the boxes. I know that I was watching Garbo and Malloy with you solely so you could move the boxes, but I'm invested now. Ugh. Yeah, seems like that's going around. Ugh. Yepers. So, your mom had a bit of a fight yesterday, huh? Yeah. Thought you two were getting along. We are. Just a bump. You two, always two alike. I guess. I got your chill and her smart-assness. I just hate to see you two on the outs again. It'll be fine, we're cool. So we're having money problems. What? No, we're fine. Dad, May, it's fine. It's okay, I'm 20, I can handle it. Nothing to handle. Okay. I just head up to bed tonight. Sounds good, kid. Been a long couple days. No Garbo and Malloy. Okay. Why am I checking in there? There's nothing. Also, the tooth does not have any markings on it, other than the shading. But that's just shading. Alright, is the news different? Okay. Angus. Hey, May. Let me know when you want to go to the park. Looked up a map, and it's pretty straight shot up to Possum Jump. Okay, great. We never really get a chance to hang out. It'll be fun, I think. Okay, I'm going to sleep. Night, sir. Tip's hat. Yeah, I looked up the Historical Society on the internet. It's real old, but then they did big renovations. Oh, really? I mean, listen, I'm not saying there's a ghost, but old stuff that just got torn up seems like Ghost Central. How so? You're a ghost hanging out in an old house, and then someone puts in a pool where you died or something. Haunted pools would actually be pee scary. I'm spooked. I'm going to bed. Hey, let me know when you want to hit the cemetery. I should be around most nights this week. I don't know. Thanks, B. Don't thank me too hard. I'm going there anyway. It's like right down the road. You're ruining this. Oh, in that case, you're so incredibly welcome, and also, you better not forget this big favor. That's more like it. I'm falling asleep. Had fun tonight. Sorry if I was grouchy. It's just... It's fine. Wait, did you fall asleep? Lol. Alright, well... It's time to have a dream. gonna try something for these dream segments from now on. Alright, is this distracting? I hope this is fine. What the fuck? What is that? Ah. Alright, tell me when the echo is at a good level. That it's not distracting. Beep. Beep. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh god. Alright, there's a Cordoini man. Oh no, wait. Oh, there's the glowy. Oh, whoa! The Kibbum is infesting the dream, and I hope that fish does not do darnage. Why are these people floating around? Also, thankfully the fish do not do damage. Oh no! Oh, phew. Now I'm becoming like some sort of jelly man. Because it's a dream or something. I don't know, just imagine that. Oh, that's just in the background. Yeah, this does sound like something composed by Yoko Shimomura. Smart, it's fine. Wait a minute, this is a different music. So, I'm thinking of, I guess just doing it so that I'm just gonna do one in-game day stream, because it turns out that, I mean, I think that was like almost 2 hours. And I'm just gonna switch over to do some more super auto pets, I guess. But yeah, so I guess we're discounting the murder. It was a kidnapping by a ghost! The days get shorter as time goes on. Well, we'll see how it goes when we get there. But yeah, that was... Yeah, most of the day was microfiche. And, the poem. So yeah, stay tuned.